So again, thank you for being here. Your support and your coverage, being a homegrown brand. Our Sopagito project is part of the Mega World Hotels and Resorts tangible efforts to embrace the Filipinization in hospitality. At that time, our goal is very simple, yet very symbolic, and that is to adapt our national flower as a visual and sensory representation of our distinct brand of hospitality. The thing is, this is a multi-sensory signature that welcomes our guests with the scents, sounds, even flavors and stories of the Sampaguita. As we study and learn about Sampaguita, as we deepen our research about our national flower, we discovered something, a reality that is very alarming. That Sampaguita, once a thriving industry, is now a dying one. So with that reality, we felt a deeper responsibility. I, for one, for example, it created a personal conviction in me. In the same way I felt when I started educating myself about sustainability. Because growing up, Sampaguita is just a lei that my nanay buys every Sunday after church when I was young. And it's just one of the questions that appears in our Araling Panlipunan exam in our elementary days. So Sampaguita, for me growing up, is just an ordinary flower. But learning sustainability drove me to appreciate Sampaguita. It's culture preservation. It's our national flower. It is one of our identities, making us Filipinos. So, we at Mega World Hotels and Resorts, what we started as a symbol of our brand of service, it became into an advocacy to raise awareness and revive the Sampaguita industry in ways that is meaningful and sustainable. So with that, we started planting Sampaguita seedlings. Last quarter of 2023, we planted 2,500 Sampaguitas in 4 townships of Mega World and in the nursery, Central Nursery in Cavite. And in 2024, and this year, we planted a total of 600 Sampaguitas in the community that we support, that's called Project Pearls in Bulacan. For those who do not know yet, we support Project Pearls through Dwell Being. Dwell Being is our official partner for our Sampaguita set. So for every purchase that we make, a portion of that goes to their feeding program, which supports Project Pearls. And to date, through Dwell Being, of course, through the community of Project Pearls, we were able to feed more than 8,200 families. So that is very, very meaningful for us and something that we achieve just for the partnership because we have an advocacy for Sampaguita. Yeah, and our drive for Sampaguita is a key initiative under the Mega World Me Greens, Me Green Sustainability Framework, which champions the environmental stewardship, the social impact, and the cultural preservation. These values are being practiced in all townships of Mega World across the countries, nationwide. So, looking ahead, our Sampaguita project is more than the brand of service. We are committed more than ever in contributing to Philippine tourism and really uplift Filipino pride through Sampaguita. It is our goal to make our national flower cultural icon, a symbol of service, of heritage, of sustainability. We are very proud of this project because it's just not an icon, but it's a symbol of our identity as a homegrown brand. So, with this vision, we are here today to share with you our newest chapter. And that is our upcoming Sampaguita Park. And we are very excited to present our initiative, and we are hopeful that you will support us in spreading its message.
Impressive, right? And Ms. Eden here briefly just announced the upcoming project, but siguro in the last 24 months since the project started, we've really done so much to bring this out of the four walls of our hotels, more than just the five senses. This year alone, diba, we've gone through communities, we've gone through different speaking engagements just to share the Sampaguita advocacy. This year, in March, Mega World Hotels and Resorts and all of its 13 hotels actually rolled out the Petals to Purpose campaign. And this campaign would allow our guests to proactively participate in this. How? They will purchase a Sampaguita seedling for 60 pesos, and then we will plant it on their behalf. So in a span of 1 week lang, this was during the Earth Day, or the Earth Hour. In a span of 1 week, we were able to garner 2,800 Sampaguita seedlings. So it was a surprise to us, and really we were so elated. I was so excited to see that their response towards the Sampaguita. So come April, we decided, of course, to meet with our partners, our sister company, subsidiary through the estates. And this is ongoing discussions, so we're always collaborating and trying to see what we can do together to propagate the Sampaguita. So we're looking for a space that could hold 2,800 seedlings. Diba? So parang ang dami nun. So before it was across the different townships, and now we're trying to see if we can do it in one. And Sir Dante here said, well, there's a space actually in Southwoods, and we are so excited about it. There's a space in Southwoods, and he offered, why don't we plant the Sampaguita seedlings there, right? And so we are so blessed to have this collaborative partnership together with our sister company, of course, Jerry, Southwood City Estate. Jerry stands for Global Estate Resorts Incorporated. Together, of course, with the Rotary Club, represented by Serge Igonia, who has been our partner from the very beginning as well. And this is going to be the first Mega World Hotels and Resorts first ever Sampaguita Park in Southwoods. The renders that was provided by Sir Dante's team. And this is how the Sampaguita Park will look like in the future, in the next few months.
Thank you so much for that, Ms.
So to the very purpose of the project and the heart of the project, which is really to celebrate the Filipino culture and to celebrate our Filipino identity through the Sampaguita. This is our way of preserving it because we found out during the research and development that the Sampaguita is a dying industry, right? We showed some photos of the Sampaguita lay makers in San Pedro, Laguna, and also the farmers who shared with us their pain points of really not having any livelihood anymore because Sampaguita is so scarce. Like you hardly see Sampaguita these days. And so we really want to revive it. What we want to achieve here is a park apart from the awareness, apart from inviting everybody to join us in this campaign, it's really to be able to provide also to the communities that really rely on the Sampaguita. And this is just a first, right? And hopefully that from this Sampaguita Park, from all the initiatives that we're doing, that they would really join us in this advocacy.
City is very much excited to partner with Megaward Hotels and Resorts Group and also with the Rotary Club. So to answer your question, Sir Nico, the Sampaguita Park is located inside Southwood City. Well, Southwood City is very much accessible through SLEX or Southern Luzon Expressway. So the park is right across San Agustin Church, to be exact, inside Southwood City, and it's right after the exit, Southwood's exit. It's in the interchange also, so it's very much accessible to all. So you can walk, you can jog in the area, and even if you have vehicles, it's very much accessible. It's approximately around 4,300 square meters. So as mentioned by Ms. Shao earlier, they're only looking for 2,800 to plant, but just imagining, the 4,300 square meters can very much accommodate the 2,800 Sampaguita. So it's really dedicated, based on the master plan of Southwood City. It's intended for open space or green space area. So it's very much fitting, to put up the Sampaguita Park. An in-house architect, the estate management department have an in-house architect wherein the design is basically was taken from the Sampaguita flower. So as you can see, the petals it's also shown on their pins, The pins from our Megaward Hotels, So petals would be the walkway, so that everyone can go around, explore the Sampaguita Park. So right inside the center would be an elevated gazebo, which can accommodate around 15 to 20 persons. So if Megaward Hotels has an event, or our partners from Rotary Club has an event, they can host the event there. We can also do some Sampaguita making in the gazebo area. So the area is also fenced for security purposes. We have a restroom in the area and a storage for the Sampaguita harvest.
The Sampaguita has a minimum of 5 petals, and we've talked about before. Why we're so drawn to the Sampaguita is because of its values and very distinct characteristics. Values of love, that's the first petal, honor, dignity, and healing. And the 5th petal that we'd like to really anchor on, and if you see in our Sampaguita pin, it's the Philippine flag, because we are purely Filipino and we are so proud to be Filipino. That's basically the 5 petals.
Thank you. For the guidelines, so since I mentioned it will be fenced, so there will be some security protocols in place, so there will be some guidelines inside. So we'll also keep informed everyone as we progress along the Sampaguita Park project.
One of the legacy projects of our governor in District 3820 is to adopt a community. Since Southwood City is located in San Francisco, and then the president of the Rotary Club of Piñang, which is Ms. Edith Lopez, is forming a Rotary community course wherein they need to help a marginalized group to have a livelihood. So it's time fitting and proper that we're going to have a Sampaguita Park, and it will help a lot to boost their economy by providing them with livelihood projects. For the very start, when they are going to plant the Sampaguita, so they will be there until it progress to have more Sampaguita. So a lot of opportunities for them to have a project like what you have said before. Na if it is already a park, there will be some future opportunities for business like Sampaguita products and everything. And they are the one who are going to choose the members of the Rotary Club community course. So definitely, it will be exclusive for the residents of San Francisco community. From the very start, as you have said before, there will be a lot of opportunities by providing them livelihood, or they will hire them to be on planting the Sampaguita and everything. So the product Sampaguita will be the source of income for them too.
Sampaguita project. This is where we are, and this is how far we have been in our own efforts with the collaboration of the partners that we have had mentioned. We are very glad that we will be able to do this. Eden mentioned of the visibility and the optics of how the symbolism of Sampaguita has been very crucial as a homegrown brand, as our own representation. Throughout 2 years of embracing the Sampaguita as our representation of our hospitality brand, we've been able to not just fulfill our promise to make it available through the 5 senses when our guests are inside our hotels. We've brought out our advocacy, we've brought out to our industry, in the tourism and hospitality industry, our love to always put forward that getting our feet on the ground, reminding everyone of our roots and our history and our origin, is going to be very critical for us to move forward solidly as a Mega World Hotels and Resorts team. We know that the industry and everyone in the globe is faced with pressure to embrace innovation. There's so much pressure to actually embrace AI or not, right? The question of what digitization projects each company is able to put together so that we're one with everybody in embracing the trends of the times. But what we're trying to do is something very different. We want that our why is really taking in the pride that we're Filipino. We've also been inspired by many people. We recently had a lot of conferences where you hear the other brands speak of homegrown, speak of local, especially in hospitality. A lot of our key players in the industry are already speaking the love to put forward what the Filipino hospitality is all about. We're known for the warmth that's so innate in us. We're spread all over the world, but our representation is a must. And choosing Sampaguita has been such a divine guided decision, where a simple national flower is sometimes forgotten already. As we do our day-to-day tasks, as we deliver our goals, major goals at that, very big ones, we sometimes forget our origin. And this is us paying respect to the Philippines. This is us paying tribute to our country by putting forward a symbolism that's not just a simple flower with 5 petals. White, simple, but very resilient at that. We've talked about the resiliency that the Sampaguita flower and plant represents. It's what we want to be remembered of. We want to be remembered as the hotel brand that tried to really put forward the pride of Filipino, genuine and not just for talking point, because we want to really do the groundwork. And what inspires us, we've had Jor-El Espinosa in his 20th anniversary use the Sampaguita as well for his design inspiration, and Philip Rodriguez made a full Filipiniana terno that's all Sampaguita inspired. And the recent one where Alex Ayala, when she made her debut in Wimbledon for this year, where Nike, no less than Nike, gave her a hair tie with a single sampaguita flower in it as her symbolism of our country. There are so many aspects of the Philippines that Nike can choose, but the sampaguita was highlighted there. And it warms our heart, being advocates of the sampaguita flower. And we can't wait for the word to really be out there. We can get so busy, but our heart remains where we are. Filipino, proud hotel, homegrown at that, with associates, leaders, and executives whose hearts are also so into really putting forward the Filipino brand. Beautiful journey that we have been all together going through in this project. And like I said, it is critical that we chose a symbolism. We are not these hardcore advocates when we started, I would say. We also learned through the process. And the appreciation just grew in us very deep, because we saw that we can do hospitality the way others would do. But we need to go and put something that would make us go on and on despite the challenging times. We've had the pandemic, we've had closures, we've had where our industry hit rock bottom. Those are just samples, but there are regular challenges: hitting our target, giving back to our stakeholders, making sure that the revenue comes in. Our hotels are 550 rooms in average. They're not normal hotels. To fill them up is crazy challenging. So we need to ground ourselves with a big why. The reason for our people to continuously be inspired, to keep going, because it's a difficult task we have. And the only way to keep the flow of creativity, the passion to give more, the ability to be resilient when it's so hard, when you're full and you'd have to do everything at a given period of time, hospitality is not easy. So we wanted to make sure that we're grounded on a reason why we would stay on and keep going, which is a deeper purpose of being ambassadors, hotel professionals, hospitality professionals, rooted in the reason why we are all working together with so much passion, because we're advocates of our own Filipino brand. Our success is also the success of the Philippines. For a long period in our industry, we've always looked up to hotel chains that are internationally branded. We learn from them. Don't get me wrong, we have big partnerships as well, and more to come up. But putting forward the pride that the Filipinos can make a brand that can be talked about, not just in our own domestic landscape, but also in the international sphere, globally, is one that we would like to really achieve. And we cannot do that if our people will not speak as passionately as we do. You agree? When you hear us talk, we are gushing. It really comes from the heart. Nagiiyakan pa nga kami when we talk about this. Yes, that's really true in our journey, because we've also encountered very difficult stops, very challenging ones. And it will take a team, and they're all here, and some of them, they're in the operations, not with us, but also big contributors to this project. This is no single person's claim. I always say that. Our group has succeeded in our own rights and ways through the years, because we've fully acknowledged that this is a collaborative effort, and it will never get to the level where we are if not for everyone's contributions. You just represent and speak for in behalf of the 3,000. So to your question, Nico, this is the imprint that we want to create in the industry. We're so proud that DOT is very supportive, because this is fully aligned with the Philippinization project of DOT. We have had our own private efforts to also put forward Sampaguita in a global landscape. When we see investors that are coming in, we serve our Sampaguita chocolates. We do the Sampaguita decorations or floral arrangements. We give them the Sampaguita lace. We introduce the Sampaguita. It started being a talking point, but now it's in our hearts. That's why the park is just one stop. And I said to the team, our end is not in the horizon. This project is limitless. How far we can take this to is up to, of course, our hard work, our integrity in the partnerships and the commitment to deliver our promises, and of course, making more and more contribute. And as Eden has fully emphasized, this is also how important our media partners play as a role. These are stories that we say at the side as one company, a dot in the entire archipelago of the Philippines. But your stories can amplify our cause, our passion, and our desire to put forward Sampaguita on center stage this time, because it really deserves, as a representation of our love, honor, dignity, and healing, all topped in a desire for all of us to be proud of our simple contributions for this country.